Have you ever wondered about the vast and diverse continent that is Africa? A continent of impressive dimensions, Africa is the second largest in the world, stretching across an astonishing 30 million square kilometers. Nestled between the Atlantic and Indian Oceans, it's a landmass that boasts a myriad of landscapes, each more captivating than the last. Now let's put this into perspective. Africa is home to 54 distinct nations, each with its own unique identity and history. That's 54 melting pots of culture, language, and tradition. It's a continent that houses over 1.3 billion people, each with their own stories to tell. Africa's vast landscapes are as diverse as they are expansive. From the shifting golden sands of the Sahara Desert, the world's largest hot desert stretching across a swath of North Africa, to the verdant rainforests of the Congo, teeming with life and echoing with the calls of the wild. The continent is also home to the world's longest river, the Nile, which meanders through 11 countries, bringing life and prosperity in its wake. And let's not forget about Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, Africa's highest peak, standing tall at over 19,000 feet, its snow-capped summit a stark contrast against the equatorial skies. Yet, these features only scratch the surface of Africa's geographical wonders. There are the vast savannas of the Serengeti, the rugged landscapes of the Kalahari, the stunning beaches of Seychelles, the unique flora of Madagascar, and so much more. Each region, each landscape, holds a piece of the continent's rich tapestry of life and history. Africa is a continent of contrasts, a land of diversity and dynamism, a place where the past and the present intertwine, creating a vibrant tapestry that is as captivating as it is complex. So are you ready to dive deeper into this fascinating continent? Let's embark on a journey through Africa. Africa, a continent rich in history, has seen civilizations rise and fall from ancient Egypt to modern-day nations. Let's turn the hands of time back to the cradle of civilization, where the sands of ancient Egypt whisper tales of grandeur. Pharaohs, pyramids, and the riddles of the Sphinx, these are not just remnants of a distant past, but a testament to the ingenuity and spirit of a people who once ruled the Nile. But Egypt was not alone. Far to the west, the Empire of Mali flourished, its wealth and influence reaching across the Sahara. Here, in the heart of the continent, knowledge was as prized as gold, with the city of Timbuktu becoming a beacon of learning and culture. As centuries passed, Africa's story took a dark turn. The age of exploration gave rise to the Scramble for Africa, a period of ruthless colonial expansion by European powers. This era left indelible scars, but also sowed the seeds of resistance. The fight for self-determination began to stir among the colonized nations, a struggle that would define the 20th century. In this era of upheaval, heroes emerged. Figures like Ghana's Kwame Nkrumah and Algeria's Ahmed Ben Bella stood at the forefront of the fight for independence, their names becoming synonyms for freedom. Their efforts, along with countless others, led to a wave of decolonization that swept across the continent, giving birth to the modern nations we know today. In the wake of independence, Africa has faced numerous challenges, from political instability to economic uncertainties. But it has also seen remarkable progress and resilience. New narratives are being written, and a new Africa is emerging, one that is reclaiming its history and forging its own path. And this history, complex and diverse, has shaped the continent we see today. Africa's story is a tapestry of triumph and tragedy, of empires and revolutions. It is a story that continues to unfold, a testament to the enduring spirit of a continent and its people. Africa is a tapestry of cultures, languages, and traditions, each one unique and vibrant. From the rhythmic drum beats echoing across the savannas of Burkina Faso to the intricate beadwork of the Maasai in Kenya, every corner of this vast continent sings a different tune. The griots of West Africa, keepers of oral history, pass down centuries-old tales, while the Berbers of North Africa express their heritage through vibrant textiles and jewelry. Down south, the Zulu nation in South Africa celebrates its history through energetic dance and song. Over in East Africa, the Amharic language of Ethiopia, one of the few African languages with its own script, showcases the region's rich literary tradition. Across the continent, from the bustling markets of Lagos to the quiet rural villages of Botswana, traditions are kept alive and cherished. These cultures and traditions, rich and diverse, are the heartbeat of Africa. Africa is home to some of the world's most unique and iconic wildlife. This continent, brimming with biodiversity, shelters a myriad of creatures that are as diverse as the landscapes they inhabit. Take for example the elephants, the gentle giants that roam the vast savannas, or the lions, the undisputed kings of the animal kingdom. But the wildlife of Africa is not just about the big and the mighty, it also includes the subtle and the elusive, like the shy bush baby or the cunning mongoose. Every creature, big or small, plays an integral part in the intricate tapestry of life that is Africa's natural ecosystem. In the face of threats like habitat loss and poaching, conservation efforts have never been more critical. These endeavors aim to protect and preserve the natural habitats of these creatures, ensuring that future generations can continue to marvel at Africa's wildlife. This wildlife, majestic and unique, is a key part of Africa's natural heritage. African art and music reflect the creativity, spirit, and soul of its people. From the intricate beadwork of the Maasai in East Africa, to the bold geometric patterns of Ndebele wall art in South Africa, African art is as diverse as the continent itself. It tells a story, a narrative of history, identity, and community. Then there's the music, a dynamic tapestry of rhythm and melody. In West Africa you'll find the powerful beats of the djembe drum, while in the South, the harmonious hum of the mbira or thumb piano resonates. In the East, the enchanting tunes of the Nyatiti lyre echo across the plains. And let's not forget the dance, the physical embodiment of this artistic expression. From the energetic Adumu dance of the Maasai to the graceful Sabar dance in Senegal, each movement tells a story, each step a verse in a greater poem. This art and music, vibrant and expressive, is a testament to the creativity of Africa's people. Africa's political landscape is as diverse as its geography, with a mix of governments, conflicts, and efforts toward democratization. The continent is home to all forms of government, from democracies to autocracies, monarchies to republics, each with their own unique challenges and triumphs. Conflict, unfortunately, has been a historical constant in some regions, fueled by a complex blend of ethnic, religious, and socio-economic factors. Yet, even in the face of such adversity, the spirit of resilience prevails. Africa is also a continent in motion, with ongoing efforts toward democratization. Many nations are transitioning from autocratic rule to more inclusive forms of governance, with citizens increasingly demanding transparency, accountability, and participation in the political process. Significant progress has been made, but there is still much work to be done. The road to democracy can be long and winding, but the commitment to the process is unwavering. This political landscape, diverse and evolving, is shaping the future of Africa. Africa's economies are growing and evolving, presenting both opportunities and challenges. This diverse continent is witnessing a surge in sectors like technology and agriculture. Tech hubs are sprouting across cities, fostering innovation and creating job opportunities. Meanwhile, Africa's fertile soils are being harnessed more sustainably, boosting agricultural productivity and ensuring food security. However, these economic strides are not without their challenges. Poverty remains a pressing issue, with many Africans still living below the poverty line. Inequality, too, is a significant hurdle, with wealth often concentrated among a small elite. These challenges necessitate a balanced approach to economic growth, one that promotes inclusive development and reduces disparities. Africa's economic landscape is a dynamic blend of promise and complexity. Amidst all the optimism, the challenges serve as a reminder of the work that remains. This economic development, promising yet challenging, is driving Africa's progress. Healthcare in Africa is a complex issue with challenges in access and diseases like malaria and HIV/AIDS. The continent faces a unique set of health challenges, largely due to factors such as geographical diversity, economic disparities, and a high burden of disease. Access to quality healthcare is often limited, particularly in rural and remote areas. The continent continues to grapple with infectious diseases, with malaria and HIV/AIDS being particularly prevalent. However, it's not all grim news. There's been significant progress in improving health outcomes. Efforts are underway to strengthen healthcare infrastructure, improve access to care, and combat diseases. For instance, campaigns for malaria prevention and treatment have seen success, and there's been a concerted push to improve HIV/AIDS management. Investments in health education, vaccination programs, and improved sanitation have also begun to pay dividends. Despite the challenges, progress is being made in health and healthcare in Africa. Africa's landscapes are breathtaking, from the vast savannas to the majestic mountains, attracting tourists from around the world. Picture the sweeping plains of the Serengeti, where the annual wildebeest migration paints an unparalleled portrait of nature in motion. Imagine standing at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest peak in Africa, its snowy summit kissing the African sky. Consider the awe-inspiring Victoria Falls, a thunderous testament to the power of water, or the tranquil beauty of the Okavango Delta, where the river meets the desert. Let's not forget Africa's rich tapestry of history and culture. From the pyramids of Egypt standing tall as a testament to ancient ingenuity, to the rock-hewn churches of Lalibela in Ethiopia, showcasing an extraordinary feat of architecture. Africa's beauty is not just in its landscapes, but also in its people, their resilience, creativity, and spirit. So come, discover Africa's beauty and experience a journey like no other.